Today's topic is how to be a high value woman. Stop settling for less, for crumbs, and get the devotion and unconditional love that you really deserve. So I'm Dr. Diana Kirshner. You may know me from my Amazon Prime special, Love in 90 Days. You should definitely check that out. And I love being with you today. I'm talking about this topic, which is really near and dear to my heart, totally dear to my heart. So, feeling and acting like you are a high value woman who deserves to be cherished and loved can be very, very difficult, especially if you're heartbroken. It's not easy at any time or for any person, but accessing self confidence is a challenging process for all of us. It certainly was a struggle, a major knockdown, drag out struggle for me. But as I struggled, I learned one simple, incredible, powerful secret to creating the confident me I wanted to be and the love-filled life I wanted to live. I learned how to harness this natural, and there's this irresistible growth wave that happens that can help me or help you shine. And that is the secret I want to share with you in this video. It will boost you up beyond your wildest dreams. And this secret certainly has worked big time for me. I am sitting here more in love with my hubby, Sam, than I've ever been in my dream condo on the 14th floor. You can't see it, but we have floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the azure waters of the Pacific. I'm sorry, the Atlantic. Wrong ocean. Used to live on the Pacific. I never, ever thought in my wildest dreams that I would be able to live the life that I'm living now. Never ever. But what I've discovered is using very powerful self-affirmations can totally change the kind of self-talk that you use with yourself. And the self-talk you use with yourself is incredibly powerful, incredibly powerful. For example, research shows that women breast cancer survivors actually can lower their cortisol by positive self-talk. Women who are going to a party who use positive affirmations and self-talk before the party felt more relaxed and more confident than other women who didn't use positive self-talk. So what you want to do is actually create the kinds of statements that indicate how you really want to feel. And the brain can be rewired so that it actually works to change the way you experience yourself and the way you experience your possibilities and the way you experience dating. So the interesting thing is that you can just kind of make up from scratch the kinds of affirmations you would like to experience. But to give you some ideas of some self-affirmations that you can use to really create high-value self-confidence, just want to read to you some options, some examples from Love in 90 Days. I am incredibly loving and appealing. So just close your eyes and try these on and see if there are things that you would like to kind of rewire your brain to feel. I am fun, funny, and irresistible. I am a beautifully unique child of God. I am sparkling and radiantly alive. I am delightful and adorable. I radiate and attract love. I love that one. I am charismatic and magnetic. It's fun to try these on. I am charming, captivating, and darling. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, here's another one. I am enchanting. I love that one. I am lovely and fascinating in a way that is easy and effortless. I really like that phrase, easy and effortless. In fact, I actually like the phrase surprisingly easy and effortless because sometimes we feel like it absolutely can't be that way for us. So you put surprisingly in the affirmation and it makes it cement in even more quickly in terms of your belief system. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. There's that word surprising again. You may want to use it in a self affirmation that appeals to you. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. That's yummy. That's a really, really yummy one. Okay, so the thing to do is to jot down actually how you'd like to be feeling. Even if it seems totally impossible right now, even if you're in heartbreak, even if things seem bleak and terrible, you feel old, fat, over the hill, like everything's impossible for you. But to jot down some possible self affirmations. And now here's the secret key to making the affirmations work. I know that if you're like me, you've spent a lot of time with affirmations and they don't seem to come true. They just don't seem to come true, which is maddening. But there is a way to work with affirmations that allow them to rewire your brain and to actually pop and become true for you as a possibility. And the secret to doing that is to actually say them over and over again, but not in a way that you're forcing them. I'm entirely loving and lovable entirely. No, you're not forcing them, but you're going to say them lightly, as if it was like saying a mantra. If you've ever done meditation with a mantra, you say the mantra lightly. So you say the affirmation lightly. And then, of course, your mean-spirited, judgmental monkey mind will come back and say something negative, right? But you gently actually go back to the affirmation. You let that monkey mind have its say, but you gently go back to your affirmation. Now, the interesting thing about that is that you're cementing the affirmation right in the same part of the brain that is complaining and whining and being judgmental about you. So you're cementing it in. So, how might that work? Okay. So if I have this affirmation, I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. Okay, I say that. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. My monkey mind says, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So I let that be. I go right back to the affirmation. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. Monkey mind says, you're too fat. You're too fat. I gently go back to the affirmation. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. The monkey mind says, I don't know about that. You may be too old, over the hill, over the hill. I gently go back to the affirmation. I'm entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. And then I see if the monkey mind has a comment from the peanut gallery. No, I go back to the affirmation. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. Okay, so now it feels more like it's manifested, right? And it's actually rewiring your brain, right? As a matter of fact, you guys, you may want to jot that one down because I so love it. I am entirely deserving of miraculous, surprising, lasting love. And you are entirely deserving of surprising, miraculous, lasting love. That is such a wonderful, wonderful one to play with. And I do mean play with as you rewire your brain. Play with it, play with it, play with it. And, when you play with it, I promise you this. It will win. The affirmation will win. The affirmation wins over the crazy monkey mind. It absolutely wins. All you have to do is gently go back to it, right? And as you gently go back to these kinds of affirmations, you're building this sense of self as high value, as deserving, as wonderful, as incredible. You're seeing yourself in what I call your diamond self manifestation. And no one is like you. No one is as incredible as you are in so many different ways. You're totally unique. We're all like snowflakes and we have our own unique beauty, and you have yours. You have yours. So what you can do is just play with this. The interesting thing is you can actually create the self-affirmation, the high value self-affirmation that you want to experience. And it's independent of your age, it's independent of your weight, it's independent of how you've been wounded, independent of how you've been left or betrayed or cheated on. You know, we've had so many people in our Love Mentor coaching program that have shown this to me over and over and over again. It doesn't matter. You know, there was one woman who was left with an STD. She was working actually in Cambodia, and she had this amazing guy. It was incredible, very brief, this incredible fling, and he disappeared on her. He ghosted her. She was left all alone with an STD. And she was devastated, absolutely devastated. But she went into coaching and she worked on these wonderful self-affirmations, these incredible self-affirmations. And little by little by little, you know, she healed from this. She healed from what happened to her. She healed physically. She healed emotionally. She rose and rose and rose in terms of her self-esteem. And she met the most incredible guy. And I mean, just amazing guy, high level professional guy. And he fell crazy in love with her, you know, and they're very happily married. And I've seen that over and over and over again. I can tell you that this is possible no matter what has happened for you. And listen, you go, girl. You really deserve it. You really do deserve very, very high value self-love and very high value love from a devoted, incredible guy, you know. And he's definitely out there. And you know, pick up a copy of the book of Love in 90 Days so you have the roadmap to find him as you're working on your self-esteem. And right now it's on sale for like only $9 or so. So it's like ridiculously cheap to change your love life completely. And you can do that in 2020. You can completely change your life in a way that is actually beyond what your dreams are, beyond your wildest dreams. So I want to end with a little quote. It's actually like a prayer from the end of this chapter in Love in 90 Days. And it's this. It's adapted from a prayer from Saint Teresa of Avila. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself. May you, oh, these glasses are terrible. May you use those gifts that you have and take in the love that flows to you. Let a healing presence settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love. I'm going to repeat that last line. Let a healing presence settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love. And that's what I wish for you. You definitely deserve it. And if you guys are watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the little bell so you get notified of every weekly video that comes out. And I'd love to hear your progress. Definitely, definitely, definitely in the comments section as you go on working with these positive, high value self-worth affirmations. Wishing you lots and lots of love. See you next week.